Chat is up and the stream is live. Starting soon.
I kissed a Mer and I liked it. God damn it. Oh, that's beautiful.
No, not raid, we just started. Crazy Twitch. Is it Twitter that does hashtags?
Yep.
I feel like today is a good day to remember to put some hashtags on the stream. Tweet.
Now I've got I Kissed a Girl stuck in my head. God damn it.
I'm sorry. Who even sings that? Was it Katy Perry?
Yep. Katy Perry.
You gotta be careful about that, because we don't want to get sued. But it's parody,
yeah.
so we should be fine.
Yeah.
It takes so much longer when I do hashtags. Gross. Twitch is so cursed, oh my gosh. Just the brief moment that I was on the platform putting up the tweet, there were like 5 different horrific memes that I cannot repeat.
Well,
Alright, I'm throwing us over to the live scene. Oh, good heavens. You're levitating off the ground. Go. There we go.
Cool.
Much better. Nobody likes a levitating dwarf.
I love how I'm at rabbit dick height.
Well, you are very small.
Yeah, that is true.
What shall we do tonight? What kind of adventure should we have?
I don't even know where we are in the world at the moment. I have very little experience with ESO.
Let's do a zoom out. We're on an island called Oridon, which is part of the Elvish chain of islands in the far southwest of Tamriel. So if I zoom out, Skyrim is way up here. The Reach.
So that's near the coastline. Bottom right, but the coastline.
This?
So down. So the opposite coastline.
Oh.
So
north?
the coastline of the mainland that's opposite the islands.
Oh, here?
No, other side of the land mass.
Here.
Left. Left.
This one?
So the coastline that has an inlet.
Oh. This right here?
No, not that. The bigger map. The inlet that has that right there.
Yeah.
So where the region directly north of where you just were, there's seems to be nothing there unless that's just unexplored.
Oh, way up, like all of this.
I think.
This
that area. Yeah.
This
area.
is Hammerfell, the Redguard lands, and they just haven't. It's it's there, but they haven't created anything for it. It's one of the few places not filled in.
Okay.
Probably because Elder Scrolls 6 is going to be Hammerfell. We can hit the Alakir Desert, which is part of it. We can hit Hugh's Bane, which is part of it. That is all.
I don't know what I'm saying. I'm a dwarf. Let's do mountains.
Let's go hit Skyrim.
Sure, that works.
Skyrim has daily quests we can do. That'll be fun.
Okay.
There's no daily quest here because it's not a capital. This is technically still a starting town.
Big starting town.
It is. This is every starting, like when you start a new zone for the faction, there are two. There's one that's like the tutorial, and then there's one that's like kind of the secondary tutorial, and then it throws you into the main quest. And this island is the second tutorial, but for whatever reason, it's like enormous.
Huh. Interesting.
Solitude Docks. We want proper solitude. I don't exactly remember where you get the dailies from. Somewhere in the city. I think it's nighttime everywhere right now. Oh yeah. Those are northern lights for sure. Here's the dailies.
Cool.
Why did that sound like a dragon? Sword Thane Yilta is just gonna ask us to kill a Harrow Storm. Tenzin, I think, is a collector.
The esteemed goblin scholar Landal Gavant has commissioned the coterie to seek evidence of a previously... We need someone to...
Okay.
If you haven't already seen to it, check in with the scholar.
A goblin scholar.
Our militia is recruiting for a dangerous mission, but I'm up to my ears in milk drinkers. You've got some guts, haven't you? A goatherd has been complaining about wolves preying on his goats for weeks. Normally, that wouldn't be of much and saves those goats. Gerval can't afford to pay otherwise. Werewolves should have the sense not to slaughter all their prey at once, so there's a good chance at least a few are still alive. Feed them these... I'm hoping you earned your reward.
Shall we hunt some werewolves? Need to talk to someone named Gerval? will give us more information about these werewolves.
Pleased to see you in solitude, stranger. Used to be a goat herd's biggest troubles were half-chewed boots. Oh, what I'd give for those days again. Oh, it was heartbreaking. The whole herd snatched up and wheeling.
I'm listening. I'm just multitasking at the moment.
Scream. It'll haunt you. They're good goats. They don't deserve to be torn apart by man-wolves. You'll bring them back to me, won't you? That's what I used to train them. Goats are plenty smart, you know? Stubborn, sure, but smart. They're more cooperative once they're a bit sloshed on fermented berries. A handful should calm their nerves, stoke their appetites enough to head home.
Alright, so... we are going to go... Oh, I failed something. Let's see where this is. Is it very far away? Oh boy. Oh, it's the boss werewolves. We may not be able to do this unless friends show up.
Oh, okay.
Because it's an overworld boss, which is not designed for a solo player.
Okay.
But we'll see what we can do. Bobby just crawled up behind me and curled up on my back.
Aww.
Little smushy man. I still find the aesthetic of Skyrim is one of the best.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, all the different parts of Tamriel have their own beauty, but Skyrim is so grounded.
Yeah.
We should be approaching
Do I
Dragon's
even
Bridge.
dare hope you have another supplier? Or shall I save it for this? I thought I might do business with a few trolls, actually. They have an accent.
There's an interesting twist with this chapter to make, you know, obviously Skyrim is a big deal to make a whole chapter, but then to give it like a horror twist is kind of a cool idea. I see a Harrow Storm off in the distance.
Oh, cool. What is that? Is that a town or?
Harrow Storms are supernatural witchcraft storms, like a tornado, that is basically, they are random events throughout Skyrim. They're caused by the werewolves and vampires and stuff. Where's a side quest?
Oh, stupid thing. I should have never come out here alone.
Ibarra Proof.
Oh, hello. Please don't laugh. I'm having a terrible time, and this cart isn't even a half of it. Though you look rather experienced. Maybe it's fortuitous that you came along. You might be just the right person to help me. You've heard about dragon mounds, right? They're ancient dragon
I forget.
burials.
Did you say it's okay to have the game audio on my end?
Right now it sounds okay.
The job is simple. I just
Well,
need some
right
help
now I
rubbing
have
these
the
from
game
those
muted.
mounds.
Try unmuting it.
The game muted.
I intended to.
Try muting
I hired this
Nope.
cart and everything.
Now we're getting background.
As you can see,
I figured.
it didn't work
Okay,
out.
cool.
Maybe I was foolish.
Or like
to
use
try and
headphones
do this
maybe.
on my own.
Hey
I don't
Prickly,
have a lot of
welcome on in.
field experience.
Hmm.
Almost none. But you could handle this, right? I'll pay you. Thank you for helping. It's a big relief. I need rubbings from 2 dragon mounds. One south of here, and another off to the east. I'm particularly interested in any symbols that look like dragons, but anything you find will help. Oh, that's easy. Most of the burial sites are still buried and therefore inaccessible. These 2 happen to be at the surface and may have the rubbings I need. If my research is correct, of course. There's more, but let's start with this, at least. I really don't know. I've never really done research in the field before. I plan to go in armed to the teeth, just in case. A lot of good that did me. I bought all this adventuring gear and have nothing to show for it. Oh, you should read Historia Draconis. The writer was an eyewitness. Very briefly, in ancient times, dragon priests and the dragons ruled over the Nords. More like slaves, really. Unless you joined the dragon cult. Right. The Nords revolted. A few dragons even fought against their own kind. The texts say thousands on thousands of Nords died, but I think that's exaggerated. Eventually, they defeated the dragon priests and their dragons. We're still sorting that out. The Historia claims the Nords killed them all, but it's biased. Some scholars think the cultists sacrificed themselves to become Draugr. That way they could protect the dragons and priests buried in the mounds.
What a fun little side quest.
Oh.
Exploring some ancient dragon mounds.
Cool.
Come on, Amber, keep up.
Oh.
How far is this? Somewhere in the swamp. Avoid the pack of wolves. So how was your day? What'd you do all day?
I went to a little nearby park, and then I went to a called Sweets and Geeks. It's like a game shop. They have Warhammer and D&D and Pokemon
Ooh,
and all
nice.
that. And then they
Sounds
have
fun.
a large selection of candies.
Ooh, sweets, because
Yeah,
it's
it
called
was
Sweets
fun.
and Geeks. That sounds dope,
Yeah.
actually.
Oh, it's so fun.
I love, like, hobby shops. When they're not smelly.
It's so great. Yeah. The
Right.
only thing I hate about it is the AC is absolute crap.
Have you've been to level 2 here?
Yes, I have, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of the same way as far as, like, it's a really cool little shop, but if you're there in hot weather and there's a lot of people, like for magic or whatever, it gets warm real quick.
Yeah.
Especially like with Warhammer, because like you're standing and moving a lot.
Yeah.
I think this... Yeah, there's a dragon mound. Not much in the way of roads out here. It's fairly wild country. What are you up to, Prickly? Are you still putting up your noise-canceling foam? Prickly is a streamer as well. He's a fairly larger streamer, but he's been on hiatus for like at least a year. Just because he got really busy in life, and he's kind of getting set up to stream again. And he just bought like a ton of noise-canceling foam to go on like all the walls and everything. And because he's gonna have a dedicated stream room now, which is pretty cool.
Gotcha.
And he does like Synth Riders, which is like it's like a VR dancing game on stream with like a full VR rig. As far as like he just set up like a pulley system in his ceiling to like hold back his VR cables and stuff. It's gonna be super cool. And basically he just like dances and plays music all night on stream, and it's super fun.
Gotcha.
This spot right here is somewhere that a Harrow Storm could appear. Right
Oh,
now it's
cool.
just camping adventurers,
Uh-huh.
but you can see the markings in the earth.
Oh, damn. Yeah.
I was
So
kind
it's
of
like crop circle type shit?
a little bit, yeah. And then there's like witches that will come and turn it into a proper tornado, basically. Tornado that turns other people
Gotcha.
into vampires and zombies. Ripley said,
That's lovely.
I was gonna work on that, but I forgot to buy the mounting strips or the putty, along with the cardstock backing I bought, so I can prep the panels, but I can't put them up yet. I didn't realize there was so much work that went into putting up the foam panels. I guess like you see them on like YouTubers' screens and you don't think about it. There's a Dwemer lift that would take us down to Blackreach.
Oh.
It's a giant subterranean. It's basically the underworld of Skyrim.
Uh-huh.
Oh boy. This is Grey Host between us and our objective. I wonder if we could sneak through.
What's a gray host?
Grey Host was the name of the coven of werewolves and vampires that were plotting to overthrow Western Skyrim, and we killed off all of their pentarchs, which are their leaders, but they'll never be fully disbanded in the wilds, which is why they're still out here. And I'd rather not tangle with an entire encampment of them.
Yeah.
Especially because that one werewolf is enormous.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, I will take this silk. Wrigley said there wouldn't be as much work if I was worried about being able to remove the panel skin later. Oh, because it's an apartment. That makes sense. Like, you don't want to rip the walls apart when you leave one day. And then he said they have adhesive on them, so you could just slap them right on the wall. But I don't want them to rip off. I want to take them down later, and if I move, whatever. Yeah, it makes sense. Oh, there's stuff all over here. Some ladies' smock. Some ruby ashwood. And some runes. Avoid those bears over there. Oh wow, that's a lot of runes.
Keep that close to you. A pickpocket will make a killing off something like that.
I want to switch out my mount.
Okay.
I don't want to use a multi-mount. I want to use my Elden Root Elk. Proper Elvish. I see the next dragon mound. You know, these would be the burial sites of dragons by the time we get to Skyrim. Where Alduin was resurrecting dead dragons. Neither of these reliefs are dragons, though. They just look like fire. I hope she's not disappointed.
Honestly, it reminds me of the Mortal Kombat symbol.
I was kind of thinking that too, like the dragon sigil.
Yeah.
Apparently, they did a modern remake of Mortal Kombat.
Oh yeah, the Liu Kang is now the Raiden. He's the new Raiden.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
Is there a way around
Well,
this
he's
again?
not the god of lightning. I forget what he's the god of, but he's the new god of Earthrealm.
Gotcha. I always really wanted to get into like the narrative of Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
But like I never did. I just have like a tourist's understanding of the games.
Yeah. Goddamn, I will say that, I forget what it's called, but the sunbeams, essentially, going through the forest.
Oh, God rays.
Yeah. I forget what the programming term or the graphics term for it is, but that's really pretty.
It's a pretty game, and I'm running it, on next-gen hardware, so it's
Yeah.
taking full effect of the graphics.
Nice.
What is the name graphically?
And up we go.
I don't think it's also called
Globally illuminated?
Yes, yeah.
No, that...
Well, global
gonna
illumination
look it
is like if there's a lamp in a room, the lamp throws off light like a real lamp. But God rays is something else. I should remember because I know I've installed the mods on Skyrim. I can't remember though. I always ended up using a mod called Lux, Lux, that overhauled all of the lighting in Skyrim. It was a super heavy mod, but honestly, even if your graphics aren't that good, if your lighting is good, that makes a huge difference.
Yeah, amen.
Also, it's I think it's sunrise right now, so it's a particularly pretty time.
Yeah.
I hope this quest has additional phases. If not, it's kind of a short quest.
Volumetric lighting, that's what it is.
Yeah, volumetric lighting. Very cool.
Simulate the
You're
phenomenon
back. I'm so glad to
of
see you.
light scattering and creating visible rays or beams of light in an atmospheric or foggy environment.
Oh, the rubbings.
Very cool.
Did you get them?
Basically magic.
Basically.
How exciting! I can't believe I get to examine these myself. Fieldwork is wonderful. Now, I just have to hope they confirm my theory. Well, the glyphs here are definitely Merethic era, with Nord inclusions that have... Sorry, I'll skip all that. These symbols resemble those on dragon cult tablets. I think they're charms that speed up the release of the dragons from their mounds. Well, something like that. It happened in Elsewhere, didn't it? Now that I have these, there's one final mound to investigate. I have to physically go there this time. Would you still be willing to help me? I'm not sure I can do this alone. There's a dragon
The law
mound
requires
farther
that
down
I
the road,
answer
a
yes.
big one. When I first entertained this theory, I made a warding spell, one that should seal whatever's inside permanently. It's difficult to cast, however. I need someone to watch my back. It certainly happened in Elsewhere, didn't it? Everyone thought dragons were gone for good, and now the giant lizards are burning villages. Is that what happens if I do nothing? The reports aren't clear about where they came from, just rumors. Some say they were entombed until something woke them up, but Elsewhere doesn't have dragon mounds like we do here. But I think until we know more, why risk an attack? I wasn't sure about this last part. I needed the rubbings to know. Besides, if I said I needed you to maybe help me cast a spell to seal up a dead dragon, you'd think that was ridiculous. Everyone else does, especially my mentors. Sure? No. But what if I'm right? I know it's all untested theory, but if the alternative is a dragon waking up, then I think I should try. I've seen all the reports of the slaughter in Elsewhere. It sounds horrible.
Oh my gosh. Just down the road, she says. I guess she's not gonna follow us, so she'll probably just appear when we get there. Did you, what do you like to do at the game shop? You just watch people play games?
No, there really aren't many games going on. It's more merchandise.
Gotcha.
There is a game room, but it's
Something with that?
significantly smaller than the rest of the store.
Gotcha. You just kind of like to browse the shelves.
Oh, absolutely.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I'm so excited about our Middle Earth marathon.
Oh, it's gonna be awesome.
It's gonna be so good. That's my first week of summer vacation. I'm gonna get like,
Oh,
I'm gonna get us like snacks and stuff. It's gonna be so good.
nice.
Because it's
Nice.
like what, 8 hours each time. So
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
we're gonna need like drinks and
Oh yeah.
delicious candies and stuff.
I'm definitely gonna make at least one meal. Like bring over like a Tupperware of a home cooked shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, there she is. You did teleport.
Well, I've made it this far with no catastrophes. That has to count for something, right? Is the area safe? I'm so nervous. Oh, right, of course. You're the one who knows what to do. I brought my dagger in case there are giant bugs or something. I've never stabbed a giant bug before. Is it as icky as it sounds? Wonderful. So those tales about being dragged into caves and devoured by frostbite spiders are just stories to make children behave? Don't answer or you'll scare me out of doing this.
Okay.
Lead on to the mound.
I mean, she's like, is it safe? I'm like, oh, it's the wilderness of Skyrim. It's definitely not safe.
Yeah.
I like, right off the bat, there's dire wolves over there. There's a bristle back there. There's a couple of spriggans right there that we're gonna have to maybe sneak through.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and that's a grizzly. A great bear, no less. But nothing unnatural. Some nightshade. That'll make a nice poison later. I don't see a dragon mound, unless that's it right there. Some oak. Oh, are you already doing the spell?
I'm not sensing any strange energies. I don't know if that's good or bad. Are you ready to head inside?
Inside?
We need to go to the center of the mound. That's the best place for my
I mean,
spell.
like in the perimeter? Because I don't think there's like a... There's not like a dungeon here. So there is another inscription.
Here we go.
Oh, you can see the, you can just see
Don't worry, everything's fine.
the plateau city up there. Solitude.
There.
You good? You look a little worn out.
It worked. At least I think it worked. No rumblings, no explosions, so that's promising.
It's
But
Mochi.
that spell
What's up,
took a lot
Mochi?
out of me.
Arp, arp.
Could you help me out of here? Maybe as far as the road?
Yeah.
Let's hurry. I don't want to linger here.
You know what would be really funny? So she just sealed that dragon tomb because she's worried that dragons might return, which we know actually does happen in Skyrim. It'd be funny if they like actually mapped it to a dragon tomb that's in the exact same location in Skyrim, 1100, like in the game, 1100 years later, and then that's like a spot where a dragon does not resurrect because her spell is still holding it tight. Like, I'm sure that's not true, but that'd be funny.
Mm-hmm.
Here we are, entirely uneaten.
I mean, it's not that dangerous, jeez.
Thank you for your help. I had no idea field work was so
For a hot
invigorating.
30 seconds, I couldn't
can't
figure
wait
out
to
who
tell
you
my
were talking
peers at
to.
the Antiquarian Circle all about it. Oh? Really? I'm very new, our latest member. I only joined recently. Anyway, this is wonderful. Imagine the coincidence of my asking you, a fellow member, for help out here. Well, not exactly. Gabrielle made her skepticism quite clear. Is she always that blunt? She told me I could gather information as long as I didn't get directly involved. But I wanted to prove myself to the Circle. I hope I'm not in trouble. No! I mean, I don't think so. I took the initiative to deal with something that could be a big threat. That counts for something, right? I have to explain my findings to Gabrielle, and I promise to pay you, so meet me at the Circle.
It's been a nice quest so far. A little light on the combat, but we've also been stealthy. It's Bon! This stream just went poggers. Bon is like one of the coolest Twitch streamers. He streams all the games that I wish I would stream.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, like Silent Hill and Silent Hill.
If you can't tell, folks, he's a Silent Hill fan.
I will stream them one day, but I'm not very good at them and I get scared easily. On stream,
Yeah.
at least 2 and 3. I don't know what else he streamed. He said this game looks pretty. Yo, this game's so beautiful.
Do I even dare hope you have another supplier?
And
Or
we're
shall
running
I
on
savor this drink? I thought I
performance
wanted
mode
business with a few
for 60
trolls.
FPS. We're not running
They
on
have excellent meat.
the actual like graphics mode that makes it look like Banff. Silent Hill is 13 minutes away from me. Wait, really? Are you in? Isn't it in like Pennsylvania? Or somewhere on the East Coast, I think. That I remember. That seems unsafe, Bond. Please be careful. That was like a really toxic place. Artie and I both live in Ohio, which does not have Silent Hill, but is also a liminal space, much like Silent Hill.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've already said too much. One day it'll all be Ohio.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah,
is it?
Centralia, Pennsylvania.
Is
That's
it?
the town that is.
That's crazy.
Centralia, Pennsylvania is the town that inspired Silent Hill. Goddamn.
Yeah, they had it was a coal town, I think, and they had coal reserves underneath the entire town, and they accidentally ignited them. And so like the entire town is covered in coal smoke, and it's been smoldering for like 50 years. So they had to abandon the whole town. So just like an abandoned smoggy town. I like how the ambient music of Skyrim just makes you uneasy in this game.
Yeah.
It's very like horror-centric music.
Yeah.
I think we'll do one of the dailies after this, because one of them sounded like checking out somewhere in Blackreach, which sounds fun.
Okay.
Is the storm over? Are we safe? And did you
We had to
see
kill the
how
High
much
King
damage the
of
tower
Western
will
Skyrim
sustain?
last time I was here.
Everything will be all right.
It was a big deal.
Princess and her allies,
Mm.
the Harrowstorm, and
He was a vampire, though. By the time we killed him, he wasn't the High King anymore. He was a monster.
Yeah.
Look at this. A high elf in a wheelchair. Can you imagine being in a wheelchair in like Tamriel? Well, I bet you can imagine more than most people. That would be so inconvenient.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, you're here. Don't worry, I have your pay. I'm just finishing my notes. Though, if I'm being honest, I'm not as confident as I once was that my theory is correct. How can I really know that my spell worked?
So I've been looking into it,
Really,
and
my
noodles
theory
are
depends on the
canonically
idea that
recognized
Dragon
in Lord of the
Bane
Rings.
could
So I just have to
conceivably rise
find
from the dead.
a noodle-based
No
recipe,
necromancers can
or
raise
a
human
noodle,
skeletons,
Lord of the
so
Rings
why
themed
not
noodle
this?
recipe.
That's what my ward is supposed
For the marathon?
to stop.
Yeah.
Wait, when are noodles canonized in Lord of the Rings?
Mini hammers, he said. Noodles, my beautiful rope. There it is, tied to a stump, and we're at the bottom. Just as a little stairs for that slinking golem as we could leave. Better put up a signpost to say which way we've gone. I thought it seemed a bit too easy.
Researched thoroughly
Sam.
to make it unbreakable, but I just don't know if it
I
worked.
see.
I expected
Interesting.
some kind of reaction.
That was a
but
nice
there
rope
was
too.
nothing.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you think? How should I present my findings to the Circle?
I think she should trust herself. Believe in yourself.
You're right. I've always been self-conscious about my ideas. Too many competing scholars back home. But I created a competent ward, and if anyone tries to raise that dragon, they'll fail. I'm sure of it. Now, I need to get
It's just funny to me that like
report
her
my
ward
findings.
could potentially
Part of that
disrupt
includes telling Gabrielle that I went
Anduin,
against her wishes.
who is like an avatar
Hopefully
of
she'll
the
go easy
time
on me.
god.
Thank you for listening, and for
Like
all
some
of your
basic
help.
Breton spell.
Nah.
Oh wait, we're not done yet. I promised you compensation for your help, and I'm a Breton of my word. I know it's not much, but take this. And may we never see dragons over Solitude.
I'd just like to
Thank
point
you
out
for
that that
all
was
your
like
advice about the
double the
Antiquarian
pay of a
Circle.
normal quest.
Who knows? Maybe
Yeah.
we'll have another adventure
Because she's a
together.
Breton. She's like probably noble.
And of course she's white.
If I know
Naturally.
Gabrielle,
Well, Bretons are
I
like
need to spend
naturally
some time getting my
British
details
/
Yeah.
French.
I might even go back out there for some more research. And don't worry, one of the more experienced antiquarians here has offered to help me. And then I go brave the lioness in her den. That's a very Breton way of saying I will present my facts and make the case that I'm right. And I am right.
I actually really like her hair.
Yeah, it is pretty.
It's pretty hair. I would like that hairstyle, but it's never been released that I know of. Arcturus Regulus Black. So we need to find this other daily. Skyrim.
Okay.
The Coterie of Organized Scholars has asked us to discover evidence of an undiscovered tribe living in Chillwind Depths. I should enter Chillwind Depths and search for any tribal artifacts to be found there. I'm not sure if that's in the overworld of Skyrim, or if Chillwind is a place... Oh no, it is in the overworld. Alright, we just have to travel there now. Looks the fastest way is through Dragon Bridge. Cool. First we have to get out of the city though. Solitude is a fairly large city. Honestly, I think Orsinium is one of the largest cities I've been in. The Orc capital. But that's probably just because it's been destroyed and rebuilt like 100 times.
Gotcha.
But this is a very nice city, as cities go.
Yeah.
I don't know if I sent it to you. Somebody made a Unreal 5 engine modern day, like 2024 4K recreation of Solitude, but they made it realistically scaled to what the capital of Skyrim should look like. So it's like, you know, actually city size. And then the video is just like panoramic shots over and through the city and through the streets and stuff.
Oh god.
And
Can you imagine how beefy you'd have to have your computer or your system to be to play that?
yeah, I don't I'm not even sure like if a computer could play that. Like, I mean, the thing that's nice about Skyrim is the cities are their own loaded spaces. You know,
Yeah.
like not till you go through the doors. There is actually
Right,
a
yeah.
mod called Open Cities that makes it so that when you click on the gates of a city, they just open and you can just walk right into the city. But it's so hard on your PC then because
Oh, I would imagine, yeah.
all of the internal of every city has to load at the same time as the overworld, which is like brutal.
Yeah. And what would we be without the classic Skyrim loading screen with all the items and tips?
Right? I'd like to disrupt a Harrowstorm, but they're actually incredibly difficult unless a bunch of players decide to show up and help. And waiting for them, like waiting to see if players show up, is kind of boring.
I would imagine, yeah.
One of the problems that I've always had with this game is it doesn't have any kind of crossplay.
Oh?
If they could somehow merge the PC and Xbox servers, they don't have to do PlayStation because PlayStation is like always making everything harder on everyone. But if they could merge the PC and Xbox players, it would like double the player base on both ends. And like the world density, the population would be so much higher, which would be great. Because then there would actually be like people around to help. Why is there a saber cat just like right there next to the road? Oh jeez. I'm sorry, you deserve that. You attacked us. Oh boy. We can get past the bear, but I don't know that we're gonna get past this troll. Oh, we're good. Looks like it killed someone here. There's definitely signs of a struggle. Some caravan. Showing depths. Should be somewhere around here. A little bit above us. Let's see if we can get up this hill.
Okay.
Oh jeez. Is the entrance on the other side? Whoa. Must be on the other side.
Big
Oh
mistake.
jeez.
Just around the riverside.
Alright. It's somewhere down by this bear. Kind of in an awkward spot, isn't it? Below us? Oh. Yeah, definitely. I remember you guys. Shall we delve?
We shall.
Mochi, what are you and Bon up to tonight? Prickly's, I guess, not actually setting up his foam stickers. So, what is everyone got on tap for the night? Oh, that's a bunch of big old spiders. We love that.
My magic will destroy you. You're
Anything
looking
over
especially
here?
strong lately. I like it.
That obsidian. Ew, it's feeding on its own dead friend.
We love to see it.
Spiders are so awful. Oh, you said finishing Mario Galaxy? Yo. Artie, didn't you just get a Wii?
Yeah, it was from my mom's place. But yeah.
You've got to get Mario Galaxy.
Oh, I have it.
It's so good.
Yeah,
oh, look
it
at that
is.
guy. He looks so cool. He's got like a glowing sword, white hair, black armor. He looks very cool.
What spells do you have on your sword and dagger? Or what were they, I should say?
They are... One is just straight magic damage, and the other is flame damage. So if I draw them,
Cool.
the dagger is obviously flame damage, and the sword is just an enchanted sword.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah, it used to be ice damage, but I traded up for a better sword.
Cool.
Prickly said just casually sitting here. That's the way to be. Anything in this backpack? Someone obviously buried something here. Bananas. Of all the things to find in an abandoned Nordic cave, just bananas.
You'd think we were in a Yiga hideout.
Right. Anything on the Chorus? Nothing worth it. They said they think there's goblins down here, and like these pillars are obviously man-made. But yeah, I don't think it's goblins, it's Falmer. Goblins don't live underground like this. Oh, Chorus Reaper. You are a big boy, aren't you? It's like a ouch. Jeez, that hurt. Ew, it hatched babies. Chorus egg. We took one of its eggs. Yeah, we're gonna have to kill some Falmer. Probably one of the most unpleasant creatures in all of Tamriel.
Yeah.
They were elves once. Look at them. What are they doing?
That's just straight Lord of the Rings. Wow.
Just straight plagiarism.
Absolutely. It's like, copy my homework, but don't make it look too obvious.
Okay. Yeah, they're like picking the bodies of these dead adventurers. Mochi, are you playing Galaxy 1 or 2? Do you have a Yoshi with you? I like that the entire premise of Super Mario Galaxy 2, like the entire formula of the sequel was just exact same game, but add Yoshi.
Oh yeah. Add Yoshi and occasionally Luigi.
Yeah. Who is this? Falmer Shade Wielder. Little magic user? Not anymore. How many artifacts do we need? 3? Yeah, these aren't goblins, so I think the scholar is in for a disappointment. Oh, he healed a bunch. That was weird. Ah, there's a Reaper there. Pull that in. Let's just have a party. Bring everybody together. Let's get my wards up. Ew, what? I've got like things growing on me. I'm almost out of stamina.
No.
That was actually a fairly dangerous fight. How did you not notice that fight happened? One of my weapons just ran out of enchantment. Give me a sec. Oh, they're both out. Charge. Charge. There we go. Oh, this one's above us? This ramp, maybe? I see it. Ew, ew, ew. Oh, she said the first one. I've never actually played Super Mario Galaxy. I just know it's really good. What are we picking up this time? Tribal artifact. Collection of chitin and viscera. That's lovely. I'm gonna look at our map after we kill this guy. See if we can figure out where this third piece is. Okay. I'm gonna drop down.
Hey, is it gonna be a whole ordeal if I have to drop out?
Nope, you can literally just hang up on Discord.
Okay, cool. I'm exhausted. Have a good night.
Understandable. I will see you later. Thanks for hanging out, Artie.
Yeah. See ya.
See ya.
Bye.
Oh, I guess he's dead. Just you and me now, Ember. And whoever's still in chat. Mochi's doing a 100% run. Forgot how long it takes. Oh my gosh. The only Nintendo game, maybe one of the only games that I ever like religiously 100%ed was Wario World. Because I wanted Wario to be able to be like, have all his greedy treasure. And that's like one of my favorite games, because it's super weird. It's a little bit scary. Maybe I should stream that one day, but isn't streaming Nintendo games like super difficult? What is that sticker? It's like a little possum. Is that the screaming ah possum? I've had enough of chorus for one day.
This is so much better than reading.
100% runs do take. What is that? That Reaper is huge. Jeez, man. I think we're gonna avoid that Reaper if we can. No what, Mochi? I missed the context. Oh, are you saying no about Nintendo games? Streaming Nintendo games is as simple as any other console games. There's maybe a few made by other companies, Capcom, or the game audio might get odd. I thought maybe it was like a YouTube thing, where like, that was a really nice ring actually. This is not their stuff. This is like nice stuff. I thought it was like YouTubers or something, where it became really hard to make videos and content for YouTube because they started like copyright striking everything. And also you can't monetize any of it because you have to be part of like a special Nintendo program where they take a big cut in order to like properly monetize their games. I could be wrong though, because I heard that a few years ago. So I don't know if it's true or not. I hear like so many things, and I mostly just assume everything I hear is true. how to get out of here. Now we're actually moving away from the exit. Don't know much about rules on YouTube. YouTube's weird, man. Found a treasure chest. Got it. Healing staff of ice, venomous dagger, and some malachite. Malachite is what we would use to make glass armor, which is the fanciest of all light armor. What is this? This is a boss? Mother. Crit, 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 crit. Tick, tick, tick. And Zrim Zram. I don't know if we want to fight this thing. Be nice if another player showed up right about now. Should we try? What do you guys think? Can we take it? It's a big Chaurus. I say we kill Zrumzram first. Oh, he's not bad. He's not bad at all. He's already half dead. Easy peasy. This mother Chaurus thing might be a problem though. No, it's not bad either. And to think, I almost snuck away from them. What a vile monster. And what about this chieftain? Gosh, they're so awful to look at. This gold. That's fine. How do we get out of here? Up the sides. What do we have here? Quickly, give us an insider scoop on your streaming mentality, because you're obviously getting slowly set up again. What are you thinking about? Do you have a time frame, or maybe like a library of things you want to stream? A schedule of some sort? Give us the early access. Anyone who wants to hear it first will have to hear it here. Need to make it back onto the road so we can get back to Solitude in one piece. Okay. Road's on the other side of this river. Here's a crossing. No. Not really. We can just swim, I guess. It looks pretty shallow, actually. Yeah. See Dragon's Bridge up ahead. Nice little village in the mountains. No side quests here though. I think we already did them.
Do I even dare hope you have another supplier? Or shall I savor this drink?
I thought I might do business with a few trolls, actually.
Brickley said, I don't really think I have a time frame per se, but maybe in the next couple of weeks. Though it was a year ago, I technically still owe a playthrough of Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth and Xenoblade 2. Plus there's supposed to be a Super Metroid Z3 multi-world rando with Mochi. Other than that, I've got Octopath 2 to play and some other stuff. Yo, Xenoblade 2 is gonna take a long time. Aren't the Xenoblade games like enormous? Also, I thought you did the Super Metroid multi-rando already on stream. I feel like I remember watching a stream of that. Or maybe that was on Mochi's stream. Maybe that doesn't count. Those are like several very long games that could take quite a while. How long they are varies wildly depending on how much side questing you do. True.
Pleased to see you in solitude, stranger.
Thank you, Fenrir. Nice to see you too. Say it with me, Tenzin. Falmer are not goblins. They are much worse than goblins.
Ah, you're the first one back today. Hopefully not the only one. Walk me through your findings, if you'd be so kind. Ooh, oh my. These aren't like anything I've seen before. Doesn't look terribly goblin to me, but that's for Landau to determine. Either way, the existence of undiscovered peoples is quite an accomplishment. We're most pleased. Most pleased.
Let's see what we got from the eccentric wood elf. A breastplate that we can't wear, and some Gloomspore chitin. Why does Bira Mooresmith sound familiar? Oops. Oh, it's the Fighters Guild. We might as well. We've been putting this off for far too long.
The guild has need of you, comrade. Well met, comrade. I have an urgent message from the guildmaster. Report to me at once. I have a task for you. She's a lizard of few words. She's running things out of the guild hall in Volkelgard at the moment. The 8 guide you, comrade. No, but I have an idea. Word in the hall is that there's a big contract, a huge contract. All hands on deck. She probably wants you in the fight.
Well, Volkelgard is where we're based out of right now anyway, so it's good to head back there. Ochi, when are you gonna start streaming again? You did that one Monkey Ball stream. We need more. We need more streams from Mochi Circle. This definitely looks like a guild hall. We are gonna take a quick break while I go get a drink and use the restroom and check on my cat. And then we'll be back in like 5-10 minutes. Welcome back. We are back. Mochi said, to be honest, I don't know. I wanna, but just don't think about it till I do. Ooh. Oh jeez. I dropped my controller. I'm glad I didn't just get us arrested. That could have been bad. I like just doing streaming as a hobby, but it's also nice having like a schedule just to kind of keep things consistent.
Comrade, thank you for coming so quickly. We have need of you. Will you fight by our side? The Guild has accepted an unusual contract. We've agreed to eradicate Daedric anchors when they drop from the sky. Wherever they appear, Molag Bal's minions soon follow. As we speak, 2 of my guardians investigate rumored anchor sites. Mer and I Liked are the best the Guild has to offer. Meet up with them on the beach east of Volkilgard. You can proceed from there. I know you'll change the river's course, comrade. They're investigating the coastline down the beach from the guard lighthouse. A powerful benefactor. She hates that monsters can ruin the lives of everyday folk. Our benefactor has put gold behind her principles, and so we put our strength behind her cause. The size of the task. Our benefactor has asked we call in every guildmate, from the lowest associate on up. Every member of the Fighters Guild has been tasked with ending this Daedric corruption. They are the tendrils of Cold Harbor, reaching into Nirth. The minions of Molag Bal erect dark shrines in his honor, landing sites for these horrors. The coin this contract brings is good, and in this time of trouble, we need a focus. Yes, I am new to my role as Guildmaster. The death of my mentor, Yofnir Iceblade, has been hard on the Guild. He was well liked among the rank and file. I hope the river has carried his soul where it wanted to go. He's a proud Redguard warrior, one of our best, and a follower of Stendarr. Merrick's full title is Resolute Warhorn. He's sworn to fight the spawn of Oblivion wherever they touch Tamriel. Proof that the Guild accepts all kinds. A Khajiit. She does as much damage with her wicked tongue as with her curved blade. Taciturn, rude sometimes, but a cunning fighter.
Taking out every single Dark Anchor in Tamriel is a fairly large task. Mochi, you make me think of that Shia LaBeouf meme where he's like, just do it. Stop talking about it and do it. Just do it. Don't let your dreams be dreams. You know what? How? Do I get out of here?
Cities can be just as fickle as people, but just as beautiful too.
thank Stendar. You're with the guild? If the Divines will it. The worms caught us off guard, but we made them pay in blood. Did Colors brief you on our contract? What we seek? As you say, there won't be an anchor here anytime soon, thanks to the two of us. I should be moving. We had word of another cell north of here near Skywatch. Here, if you please. Aleph, stay with our new friend. You two search these bodies, see if you can find anything of note. A pleasure meeting you, oh my comrade. Watch after the new recruit, Aleph. Colors would hate it if we lost another one.
Yes, Aleph will watch the new blood. Resolute. You heard Merrick, new blood. Search those bodies. Aleph will check this one.
Aleph seems less than thrilled to work with us. Well, that one had a dwarven gear on him, which is kind of unusual. This one has a Molag Bal relic, which is not unusual. Seems very average for Molag Bal cultists. A torn note. Oh, that one blew me up.
Scum. The Redguard's soul will fuel the Mortum Vivicus. Nothing you can do can stop it.
Dark Moons. What was that?
Nothing good.
That vision. A Dremora woman talking about Merrick. Why would she want my hapless companion? Aleph has no idea. Whoever she is no friend to the guild or Merrick. It would seem so. This one cannot imagine the value of such a thing. Too shiny and dripping with pride. Just the same, we must work.
Prickly, are you still sitting there doing
Aleph
nothing,
will go
just
after
vibing?
Merrick. Return to seize all colors. Tell her what you have seen. Go. Return to Vocal Guard quick as you can, comrade. Seize all colors must know.
You want to die?
The hand of Ariel is always on our shoulder, guiding us through life and protecting us from harm.
Back so soon, comrade? A vision of a Dremora. This clouds the waters. The forces of Molag Bal must know more than we realized. What did she say? Nor do I, comrade. Interesting. Did she say anything else? Merrick, this dries my scales. Recruit, you must get to them. Aleph and Merrick are competent, but the Daedra are not to be trusted. Find them near Skywatch. I will rally our forces here and investigate this Vivicus, whatever it is.
It's not sounding good for Merrick. I have a bad feeling he's gonna end up getting sacrificed. Oh, all the way up there.
Easy to get lost in a place like this. I think that's one of my favorite parts about cities.
Welcome to the fight, comrade. Claws out and watch yourself.
Fools! You cannot stand against the might of Moloch Ball!
More coming! Brace yourself!
Cease your meddling, mortal. The Master has plans for the Red Guards.
What was that voice?
Quite the little fighter. We're
Ow.
not done with these yet. You're too late. I found you. The Red Guard is mine.
Merrick ran off after some other Daedra. Get after him. Don't let her take him.
I think that's the last of them.
My master has plans for your pure soul, Merrick. You should feel honored.
Merrick? Comrade, what happened? Where did you go? Dosha, that such a weakling could take one such as Merrick. How would Aleph know? She was behind you. Oh yes, Colors, the heroic guildmaster. We don't need to wait for Colors. You and Aleph are more than smart enough to figure this out. Here, give those items you found on the cultists. You didn't recognize her tremor from her projection? I think her name is Dosha. Quite full of herself, actually. This note mentions an island tower. Aleph wonders if it speaks of Buranim. It's an old Ayleid ruin. A tower on an island off the coast of Skywatch. Go seek Merrick there. Aleph will find our heroic guildmaster and get additional blades. May good fortune stalk your steps, comrade. Which do you mean? The gear or the relic? Ancient, Dwemer. Worn in places, this piece was used in one of their constructs. Smells fresh in some ways. has been away from any ruins for a while. Shame. Might have been able to learn something more. Crude construction, shaped by small fingers. Female Breton, perhaps wood elf. Colored from clay, this region, so more likely wood elf. Smells burnt of cinders, shaped near a wood fire stove or kiln. Aleph makes her way as she can, helps the guild as she can. Just a humble Khajiit, originally from the city of Dune. This one is of little importance.
Let's ride! Up we go!
A message? Huh. Okay, Mr. Scammer. I didn't think I could even get messages like that. Oh, we are quite a ways off. Good heavens. Xbox 2? I know, right? I thought my privacy settings made that impossible, but obviously not. We'll just do, as Shadow calls it, some light trailblazing. I don't know though, a free $15 Xbox gift card sounds pretty nifty. Think of all the games I could get with $15. And all I have to do is download Temu, and enter a random code. It sounds like a pretty good deal to me. I think we can just follow the beach from here. Looking for an island tower, which I feel like should be fairly distinct, right? Oh, there it is. Oh no, a ghost. Oh good, I was gonna say I hope it's not the Red Guard's ghost. That would be sad. He's already dead. But this is the old guildmaster, I think.
I am Yofnir Iceblade, former master of the Fighters Guild. Don't interrupt, I cannot speak long. Dosha has taken Merrick beneath the island into the vault. She trains his soul for her master's dark plans. I can't say. My time grows short. Save Merrick, stop the Daedra. We're the followers of Molag Bal.
I mean, that's kind of what we were gonna do anyway. But like, thanks anyway, I guess. I don't see any Daedra. Seems pretty chill right now. And like there's some oak here. Some rough oak. Alright. Solo instance. Does that mean Ember can't come? Nope, she's still here. Defeat Dosha. Doi.
We're the best!
A pure soul, Dosha. Don't fail me.
A lot of scamps around here.
I'm gonna show off a little.
This is a pretty dungeon. Very foggy. There's like almost kind of floating islands. I see Dosha. I see Merrick. We probably need to intervene here.
You're too late, mortal. His soul will fuel the mortal vivicus. I will consume you as well.
Oh my gosh. She has like a second form. Ah. One more arrow should do it.
You have failed me, Dosha.
Stendar, my head.
You okay, big guy?
She almost had me. Thank you, comrade. Just need a moment to recover. If you hadn't come along... I'll be fine, Stendar willing. I heard her communing with the Lord of Lies. Molag Bal is harvesting souls for some dark plot. He's especially interested in the souls of the faithful. Comrade, grab that book and her notes on the table. I saw her scribbling after speaking to her master. We may be able to learn more about this plot. Learn what this Mortum Vivicus is. Grab them, then let's get out of here.
Oh, over here. Notes on the Mortum Vivicus. You're back from Taco Bell. What'd you get? Tell us about your meal. Since the Dark Master's plot was revealed to me, I have attempted to learn more of this weapon he holds so dear. According to historical records, the Mortum Vivicus was a gift from our Lord and Master to the unworthy king of a long-forgotten city. Those unworthy servants stood on the verge of greatness. To their great loss and eternal shame, the fools were unable to accomplish the simple tasks our master set before them, and he withdrew the Vivicus from Tamriel. It was lost to the faithful. If the master's plans come to fruition, if enough souls can be gathered to his side, the servants of the Lord of Lies would be more powerful than any mere king or queen. Truly, Tamriel would burn in the master's fire. The Deluxe Cravings box. I've never gotten that. It's a good deal though. This journal is all in a language that I can't speak. It's probably like demonic. We need to find Seasol colors. Like immediately. We are in way over our pay grade on this one. I wonder if I can portal out of here. Where is Seasol colors? Oh, she's here. Okay, we just need to leave then. What all's in the Deluxe Cravings box? A Chupa Lupa Dupa, Cheesy Crunch Taco Supreme, 6 gallons of Baja Blast, and an intravenous catheter, 18 liters of nacho cheese, 6 chips, and 11 pounds of Cinnabon Delights. Oh look, it's like a whole little chunk of the guild here. A new follower. It's Clover! What's up, Clover? How are you? It's nice to see you. Welcome in. Deluxe Cravings box. Oh yeah, nacho fries. 16 cubic meters of nacho fries. With extra grease.
You are the sun on my scales, comrade. You've returned Merrick to us.
Clover says, I came for the food. You're gonna have to attack Mochi for it. You got like $45 in Taco Bell order.
Mola Bal. May he burn in the glare of 1,000 suns. It's just like him to send an assassin to kill a noble warrior. That's a coward's weapon.
If you wanted him for something called the Mortum Vivicus, we found this journal and some notes.
Sooth, the Mortum... what? And I can't make tails or scales of these scribblings. No matter. It's going to take time to decipher this scroll.
What are you up to tonight,
We'll put our
Clover?
best scribe on it.
How's your night going? You having a good weekend?
You've done a great service for the guild today, comrade. I look forward to drawing steel with you in the future. If we learn anything from the journal, I'll make sure you hear about it. I'll look for you down the river, comrade. You'll hear from us once we've decoded the journal. Of course. After-action report, yes? Wise choice. Yofnir? His passage down the river called me to this post. What did he say? Interesting. I'll get in touch with some of our sisters in the Mages Guild. See if they can investigate this apparition. I try to avoid the Walking Dead, when I can. Not long. Aleph told me you found some trinkets with the cultists. Between those baubles and the notes you found, hopefully we'll have a start for the translation effort.
That was a nice little start into the Fighters Guild. Look at all these fighters. Very impressive. I wonder if we could do the Mages Guild now. Quests. Guilds. Well, we could do the Thieves Guild. I don't know if the Mages Guild has quests. Woodhearth. Where is Wood? Oh boy. Oh, it's right there. No. Meet Quinn at the Woodhearth docks. Abba's Landing.
You made it! I wasn't certain you... Well, I'm glad you're here. So, the details. We're headed to a remote patch of land called Fulstrom Homestead. It's owned by some Thane from Eastmarch. He's at war, but his staff and guards remain. We're looking for a relic called the Geovessan Skull. We slip inside the treasure room, grab our prize, and depart before anyone knows the difference. After that, we split the proceeds and go our separate ways.
Yo, I don't know about all that right at this moment, Quinn. Am I? I've never been in this place. It's kind of pretty. Oh, jeez.
Lots of good opportunities for pickpocketing here. Just saying.
The Office of Divine Prosecution seeks deputies with moral aptitude. Ah, there you are. I see you've been deputized by Chief Justiciar Carwin. It's quite exciting to see so many newcomers taking an interest in our little project. Now, I expect you're ready for your first assignment. We've been gathering reports of a Meridia cult for years, but only recently were we able to find them in Eton near Grotto. However, it seems that their worship attracted the attention of Daedra. Most of the cultists, if not all, are dead. We've gotten some troubling reports of the Daedra creating cocoons. There's dozens of them now, spreading throughout the cave. We need you to destroy them. Oh, and burn any sacrilegious text you find. No need for that material to remain.
Gross.
Remember, the Divine Prosecution placed a great deal of trust in you with this assignment. We wouldn't want to give newcomers a bad name, so go out and get it done. While I'm not privy on the exact details, speculation is hardly necessary. I suspect that their Daedric worship attracted dark forces. Divine retribution, if you will. It's simply not worth our resources to investigate. We noticed these cocoons during our first scouting mission, glowing malevolently. Since then, they seem to have increased in number. You don't have to be a daedrologist to cite the potential danger. We're not exactly sure. It could be a summoning ritual of some sort, perhaps even a method to breed. Given time, I'm sure these cocoons will bring forth nothing but ill intent. It's up to you to destroy them, for the good of all. Why do I... My... What an odd question. These texts are meant to spread misinformation about the so-called benefits of Daedric worship. To destroy them would be to protect the moral integrity of Somerset's citizens.
Where is this quest, though? I don't see it anywhere on the island. Where is it? Oh wait, is that it? No. Well, I don't see it anywhere, but let's go ahead and leave the city if we can.
Will be the death of me.
Then we'll look again.
Hello. Well met, friend.
Pardon, she's sorry, but have we met before?
Oh, it's up there. I see it now. You can follow the road north. Halfway. We'll have to keep checking the map. Somerset is such a beautiful island. I'm glad it's my homeland. It's a very idyllic island. Very beautiful. Cradle of civilization. This is a long ways away from Alinor. Like, good grief. Close. On the mini-map now.
You want to die?
Just an innocuous little hole in the mountainside. You would never know there was a Daedric cult hiding here. We need to destroy cocoons and burn forbidden texts. They said most of the cultists are dead. It's not a good sign, because that means there's something worse here. Spider Kith Benefex. Necrotic Horvar. Oh, this is horrible. Whatever it is kind of awful. Ew, it explodes. Disgusting. Yeah, that's a Remora by the looks of it. Okay. No, just infected.
It's amazing! Tell me the secret.
I hate that they explode. Disgusting.
So much better than reading.
Ugh. Gross. Oh yeah, there's definitely some kind of camp going on here. And there's a boss. Thanks, big man. You can rest now. Burn. Didn't really burn, but whatever. I guess this was the cultists' main camp. It seems like they were infected with some kind of demonic spider virus. They almost look like giant ticks. Whatever they are.
That felt good.
Okay, we've destroyed the demonic texts. We need to destroy these things' cocoons. Which I think are deeper in.
You were amazing!
There are a lot of these things. Necrotic Herbers, Horbers. That's just a regular spider. There's a sky shard. They're not hostile. But we should still kill them. Oh my gosh. Spider demons. Okay, that's one. We go 5 of these things, jeez. That's a big old spider, isn't it? I'm starting to see where the cocoons are coming from.
Stay with me.
Okay, Lyriax the Spinner. Nice. Well, I'm glad you're dead, because you're horrifying. We don't need a monster like that running around my home island. One more deeper in.
You want to die?
Last one. Nice. Mission accomplished. You have to make it out of here. A lot of salamanders. Better than demons, though. Or demon spiders. What am I looking at? Irids? These aren't really monsters. These are just water spirits. Try and not kill them if we don't have to.
Don't underestimate us.
Maybe you didn't get the memo, but we killed your brood mother giant spider demon. So you guys can leave now. No reason to stick around. That is gonna bring us back to Alan. Believe it or not, that was just a daily.
That was fast. I'm impressed. And you know what would impress me even more? If you tell me that you've successfully completed the contract. Excellent. The furnace is the only suitable place for any Daedric scripture, and destroying those cocoons should put an end to those Daedra's dark machinations. You've done Somerset a great service, Deputy. And so quickly, too. My. The Divine Prosecution always appreciates those willing to risk life and limb for the citizens of Somerset.
Let's go ahead and see what we got from that daily recompense. An axe. Might be good. A ring. And some Sapiarch lacquer. So with the end of that quest, that will bring us to the end of another ESO stream. Kind of unofficial for being the weekend, but I had a really good time. I'm glad people popped in and out and got to chat with us. It was nice. And we are going to start looking for a raid target and seeing who all is live. Hopefully we can find someone suitable to send everyone to. Yeah, it was nice. Let's see who's live. Whiskey's live. I feel like Whiskey's always live. I don't want to raid Whiskey. That sounds scary. Oof. Let's raid. You know what? We raided Varric last time. Let's go ahead and raid Tremor this time. That sounds like a good idea to me. So I am going to get us set up for a raid here. If I can find him. You know what? We're going to go with Black and Yellow. Obi's a good friend. And he was just... Wow, that's really loud. And he was just joking about raiding me, so I think it'd be funny if we raid him first. Alright, the raid has started. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. It was a really good weekend stream, and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.